of law to the very soul of this country. And they see their MAGA failure to stop a peaceful transfer of power after the 2020 election as preparation for the 2022 and 2024 elections.
So about 1 week ago, President Biden gave that completely unhinged anti-MAGA speech where he essentially directed his supporters and his followers towards hatred and a very specific targeting of a scapegoat group, that being MAGA Americans. Because this is what tyrants do. This is what despots do. They can't take any responsibility for their own failures and the failures of their regime. So what do? They whip up anger at a specific group of people, and they blame all their own failings on that group of people. In this case, President Biden, he does that towards MAGA Republicans, MAGA Americans. Well, what happened next? I'll tell you what happened next. In North Dakota, we got the story from Inforum, a lot of local places. Post Millennial has it up as well. A driver has admitted to intentionally killing a teenager at a North Dakota street dance after a political dispute. 41-year-old Shannon Brandt, he was chasing an 18-year-old named Kyler Ellingson. And Kyler Ellingson was being chased after the street dance, 2:30 in the morning. This is way out in rural North Dakota, 120 miles northwest of Fargo, 54 miles north of Jamestown. And Kyler, at one point, called his mother and said, "Can you come rescue me? Because someone's chasing me through the city of McHenry, where the street dance has just wrapped. Can you come? Can you get me? Can you save my life?" By the time his mother made it there, he had been killed. Now, what's even crazier than that, and I'm sure there's much more to that story, and we're going to make sure that we get all of that story, because according to Post Millennial, the driver claimed to police that the reason he targeted the 18-year-old was that Ellingson was part of a, quote, Republican extremist group and had ordered others to come after him following a political disagreement. Police also reported that the driver, Shannon Brandt, was drunk. They stated, North Dakota Highway Patrol captain stated, "We don't know of any witnesses." Why was a 41-year-old drunk at a street dance with a bunch of kids like this to begin with? This is what's happened, okay? This is where we are in our country. The President of the United States goes out and gives an anti-MAGA speech, says, target these people. These are the scapegoats. These are the people that you must hate. And then what happens? You turn around, and a liberal kills a conservative. It's the exact opposite of everything that Biden has warned about. It's the exact opposite of what the media tells us is going to happen. They talk about QAnon. They want to talk about all sorts of crazy stuff. But guess what? This is the type of low-level, murderous rage that's going on not only in North Dakota, went out all throughout 2020, Chaz, the burning of cities, Washington, D.C. What's going to come next?